Disclaimer: I do not own the clips or music shown. These are used for review and entertainment purposes. Thank you. The Gap House with me, Camden, on channel Camden. You know, Mortal Kombat. You know, just Mortal Kombat. It's crazy. The movies back in the 90s went crazy. Based off of the video game fighting series that literally everyone has played or probably at least, you know, heard of it. There has been two movies that were released in the 90s, or there's one that came out in 2021 and is getting a sequel very soon. But we're not talking about that today. There was one that released in 1995, and its sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, released in 1997. And yes, it may not have a threequel, but we're going to talk about that later. As you know, in the 90s, Mortal Kombat was going crazy. It was the popularity was insane. It was massive. So you know what they did? You know what they felt like doing? You know what? Let's just go ahead and make like a movie about it. Just because, you know, it's really popular. So we might as well make a movie about it just because. And it's a popular video game. And you know, every time there's a popular video game, there's got to be a movie about it. And these movies are pretty well known. They got to say they're pretty iconic. One of them is very infamous. Well, we may talk about that later. But the first one is pretty decently well received. You know, while some wanted it to be a little bit more violent. But today, I'm going to talk about them. And what do I think about them? Well, let's jump right in, shall we? Oh, and what I think of the games, Mortal Kombat is fun. It's pretty fun. I love beating up people to death and ripping out their hearts and their spines and stuff. You know, it's very, very, very fun. Very fun. Let's go ahead and begin and start. So of course, we have our opening credits with that amazing theme song. I mean, come on. Like, that theme song is literally just iconic. You, like, as soon as you hear it, you just instantly know it, bro. Like, and then we have a flashback with Shang Tsung killing Liu Kang's brother, and then, you know, he says this.
Your brother's soul is mine. Your brother's soul is mine.
And then we get introduced to Liu Kang in the present day, and this is a room. It's so green, bro. Like, that's a very, very. It makes me feel like I'm watching the Man Thing again, I'm not gonna lie. We also get introduced to Sonya Blade and setting up her rivalry with Kano. We also get introduced to Johnny Cage. You know, he's like an action star, and some people think he's a fake, a phony. Even though he definitely isn't, and he wants to prove himself. Johnny Cage, to be honest, is a very, like, fun character. He has a lot of charisma. Y'all know my actual, you know, favorite MK character is definitely Omni-Man, bro. Like, it's Omni-Man. It's Omni-Man for real. Like, he's definitely my #1 favorite. It's just getting used to the characters. Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage, the main three characters. And also just a bit of the heroes and the villains. And then Raiden comes in, you know, he's the older, you know, mentor type figure. And he's, you know, has some funny lines here and there. And he guides our main three, and then they go on to go to the tournament. You know what tournament is called. You know what it's called. Yeah, it's called Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's the title of the movie. Yes, title of the movie. It's the title of the movie. Get introduced to Katana, and whenever her and Liu Kang fights at first, there's a little bit of tension that's different from the other times they fight someone. It's obvious where it's going between those two. So Goro is here, and for the time, he looks okay. Yeah, I mean, he looks fine for the time. A little goofy. I mean, he looks fine. And after, we get used to our characters and them bouncing off of each other, with Liu Kang being destined to take down Shang Tsung, and Saya wanting to fight Kano, and Johnny Cage just being Johnny Cage. And then now it's just pretty much, what you expect out of Mortal Kombat. Just, the actual Mortal Kombat, people just beating up each other. And yeah, it's pretty much like the second and third act of the movie. You just get a lot of fights, a lot of battles. And the movie's also PG-13, so I wouldn't expect as many, which is very strange. But hey, you also get them to say certain lines such as, "Get over here!" Oh my gosh, just like in the game. Oh my god. Yo, mom, look, they say that in the game all the time. Oh my gosh, and the actual fight scenes in this movie is really good. It keeps you at the edge of your seat and really entertained. It's nice. I love it. A little goofy, but I love it. And then, it's like Scorpion and Sub-Zero and all of them, and they don't really have that much of a rivalry in this movie. They're kind of just there, sort of. But Johnny Cage versus Scorpion is fun. It's pure fun. And it's like very 90s, yeah, but I love it. Pure insanity. Just what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted. Yes, to get some more fight scenes with Goro. And guess who voices Goro?
I'm Goro, General of the armies of Outworld and Prince of the subterranean realm of...
Kevin Michael Richardson, of course.
I will notice that deep voice from anywhere. Of course it has to be Kevin Michael Richardson.
Oh my gosh, and I'm Junior for Cleveland Brown. Oh my goodness. Oh. He looks decent again. Goro does. He looks okay for the time. I mean, he looks okay. I mean, at least it's not like some sort of PNG in someone's room. And,
oh my gosh, yes, I'm about to kill you all. Oh, 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 oh,
oh. How did he get in my room? How did he get in my room? Very, very convincing. Actually, pretty convincing, I must say. But don't worry, Johnny Cage beats Goro. And Johnny Cage has a lot of feats in this movie. I hope he doesn't die in the next one. King goes down to Outworld to take down Shang Tsung and save Sonya Blade. And they also get a little bit of a tussle with Reptile. Oh god. Yeah. Boom, pow, 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 wow. So Liu gets to taking down Shang, and Shang metamorphs into his brother for a little bit, which is nasty work, bro. That is just diabolical, man. Like that's just insane. And Liu, of course, does defeat Shang Tsung, and they all celebrate. Except, the movie's not exactly over. Yeah, that's not exactly where it ends. Shao Kahn shows up, like for real. Like Shao Kahn kind of just shows up for real. Like he just pops up and says, "Hey, there's gonna be a sequel." yeah, I wonder how the sequel would turn out. But I like it. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this one. Actually, it isn't perfect. It is a little dated, and some things need to be worked around a little there. And some things will be different today, but it's still pretty entertaining. It's a pretty decent movie, and behind it, you can tell that the people of the movie seem like they care about the games and they kind of like it. It doesn't seem like it's not like a mindless cash grab. It seems like they somewhat at least care. The action scenes are pretty decent. Some of the characters are nice. And it's a pretty well-crafted movie. You all have your Detective Pikachus and your Mario movie and your Sonic movie trilogy, but this one is pretty decent. It's fine. I gotta give it, and you know, these are donuts I give it. I definitely recommend it. Go check it out. How we go on for here? Oh, never mind. I said never mind. Let's go. Get over here. Get over here. That sounded more like a reptile than the reptile that I was fighting. Okay, so basically the movie starts off with, you know, just basically a recap of the first movie, and it only shows clips of Liu Kang. I wonder why. I truly wonder why. Hey, what's going on? Oh, wow. Wait, who are these people? Yo, hey, oh, what? Hey, yeah. Oh, I love the green screen so much. Yeah, great green screen. Love it. Ooh, that is fantastic. That's not the same guy.
Was created in 6 days. So too
What?
shall it be destroyed.
Great acting. I love it so much. Where do these ninjas come from? What's going on? Why did you need the green screen? You could have just. Why did you?
Somehow he's opened gateways to your world.
I thought our victory would come and close those portals.
What is going on, man? What is going on, man? You're not Sonya Blade. What is this? What is this? Hey, yo, I love it when I watch a movie and I'm already complaining within the first 3 minutes. We're all ready for a very fun ride with the incredible green screen, the amazing acting, me being thrown off by almost every major character being recasted. It's amazing. I love it so much. And the editing. I especially love the editing too. Yeah. And also there's this line. Oh.
You're alive. Too bad you will die. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that so much. So yeah, you know, there's an outworld invasion now, and Shao Kahn is here. You know, Shao Kahn's the main villain, and he doesn't look that menacing at all.
Of the greatest army in existence.
Sure, yeah, don't make them look cool or, you know, imaginable at all. Just make them look like that. Make them look like what a 5-year-old will come up with if there was an evil He-Man. Yeah, fantastic. I love that so much. And he's just some bald dude. And he's just some bald guy. And he might shapeshift too. Who knows?
And yeah, there's also evil minions and whatnot. And there's also, everyone's just recasted probably because they read the script. And Johnny Cage is just recasted just to die within the first few minutes. Yeah, Johnny Cage dies within the first.
Oh no, I don't understand this. Real cheese, oh.
This is like George Orwell's book.
A big deal in like 2 scenes, barely even a big deal. It's just Sonya like, oh man, Johnny being dead sucks. And then the rest of the movie's just forgotten about. They don't care. Like, it's like oh, our friend is dead. Okay. Let's move on. So Shere Khan and Raiden are brothers. Yeah, and this new actor, as Raiden's all like, I must now speak with some of the elders about what's going on. So then, Scorpion and Sub-Zero show up for like a few seconds out of nowhere. Just because. And Sub-Zero is also actually Sub-Zero from the first movie's brother. He took in the mantle. Like, he kind of just pops up. And he kind of looks like Dev Patel. And he's all like, look at me. I got my cool ice powers. And then he just kind of dips. And also, you gotta love what Scorpion says.
Suckers!
And Jax just gets introduced without like a cool introduction. He kind of just like, he's like, here I am. I'm Jax, laying on a bed, and I got my robotic arms. He was also in the first movie. No, yeah, he was in the first movie. Just want to remind y'all that.
Father's an elder god. What does that make Khan?
And also, they get attacked by Bumblebee. Yeah, that's Bumblebee. They got attacked by Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, what are you doing, man? Like, bro, what are you doing these days?
So, the fight scenes in this one is something. Well, the first one, it looked pretty cool. Here, what happened? Like, they're just doing flips, and they just doing air kicks, and they keep missing. Just air kick each other multiple times and never get a single hit. And the wire work is the wire work. I can't help but laugh at every single fight scene in this movie. I just... Nightwolf shows up and he's all like, hey, Liu Kang, I exist. And also, Jade is here and briefly tries to seduce Liu Kang, and you should know she stays with the gang for a little bit until she betrays them. Betrayal was very obvious, but Baraka's there. This movie is so funny. But yeah, and then Raiden starts yapping about family all of a sudden, because it's a movie and you gotta have your message, and the message is barely emphasized at all. Like, it's kind of just like, hey, look, Katana's related to this person, and Shere Khan's my brother, so therefore we gotta trust in family, gotta trust in family, because it's all about family, everybody. It's all about family. When, like, half of the characters barely interact with each other, like, half of the movie. Like, Liu Kang barely even interacts with Jax. So like, what do you mean, family? But you don't understand, it's all about family. It's family. It's all about family, it's all about family. It's all about...
We do not care.
Never give up hope.
Or like just pure insanity. It's insanity. The first one was like structured like a movie. It was like a movie. You set the characters up, and then second act and third act, it was just them fighting. And then, you know, we had a plot. Here, there's an attempt at a plot. It's a plot I feel nothing at all. I'm just like, oh, they're taking over the world. With Liu Kang, like, here, like, at least you felt the rivalry with him and Shang Tsung in the first one. Here, take a guess, like with him and Shao Kahn. And there's also a little bit about him turning into a beast of some kind, because you know, that's one of his finishers from the games. And why did you feel the need to add that? Why did you feel the need to add that? Like, bro was turning into Uzaru. Just the thing. It's just this entire movie. I'm bewildered by almost every single scene I'm looking at. I'm just like, really? You know, Shao Kahn's plan, you know, to take over and invade, and he wants, like, you see him take bits and pieces of New York and bits and pieces of Paris. Oh yeah, she also dies. Not even in a cool way. She kind of just dies literally because they couldn't keep the budget to keep her around. Like, I'm not actually joking. Like that look that up. So then Liu Kang and Shao Kahn come face to face. And then they turn into beasts for a little bit. Oh my. Oh my. That looks, wow. Very, you guys really outdid yourselves, very good. Yeah, what am I doing? All that just to have a normal hand-to-hand again. Then what was the point of that? You wasted the budget. You just wasted the budget and all those people's time just for them to fight hand-to-hand again. Then what was the point of it? What was the point of even introducing the beast thing in the first place? But it's from the game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. It's from the game. Yeah, I know that. Okay, bro. Like, I get it. But just some things you just gotta leave out, man. Like, some things gotta structure like an actual movie. Like, what's even the point? Why? Yeah, of course, they save the world again. And, you know, Liu Kang and Katana are still together. And you also have Raiden yapping about, you know, family and all this stuff. I need him to stop yapping about family. Stop. Just stop it, okay? Just stop. We saw a movie with a big CGI dragon straight from Beast Wars, okay, man? Like, chill. And there isn't, like, no sort of cliffhanger this time. Movie just ends. Yeah, it just ends. Yeah. Man. What are we doing? Just what are we doing? What are we doing? You know, like, Mortal Kombat Annihilation is amazingly terrible. It's so... It's just... Wow, it's literally the Batman and Robin of video game movies. It's actually astounding how terrible it is. It truly is a so bad it's good movie. Like, from the 5-minute mark, I already knew I was in for pure nonsense, and it gives you that. Like, of course, just the terrible editing. Horrible green screen, the acting that's very questionable. And much as questionable as the dialogue, which is the main thing. Just literally almost every point about a movie that you can make, it gets wrong in this movie. As a matter of fact, it's so bad, it kind of overshadows the first one a little bit. Like, when people talk about video game movies, they'll mainly talk about MK Annihilation. They will maybe bring up 1995, but they will bring up Annihilation first. Man, this was truly a movie. But it won't let me ruin the fact that I unironically enjoyed the first one. Which was, you know, not perfect, but it was pretty neat for the time. And I can always, like, whenever I feel like watching it, I will. It was a pretty fun, like, little 90s action movie that was based on a popular video game. Yeah, both of these movies are dated in their own ways. And both of them are really different in quality. And it had the most insane whiplash ever when watching them back to back. But, of course, I mainly recommend the first one. But if you want, like, a so bad it's good movie, then sure, go ahead and watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And it's also pretty crazy that it wasn't until 2021 they decided to make a new MK movie. Because there was going to be a third one, but that didn't work out. People was coming around, and you have Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. But anyways, I already gave the donuts for the first movie, but here's my donuts for Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Yeah, this is, video game movies came a long way. Watching these two back to back is just fascinating. I don't even. But please, just go watch the 1995 one. Just go watch that one. It shows that Mortal Kombat is a very interesting franchise. It really is in general. Yes, and as you can see, it is I, Johnny Cage. My gosh, not Johnny Cage. And he was. Yeah, you know, hope you all like, comment, comment, and subscribe. Please go subscribe. If you don't, then I'm gonna come after you. Like actually, you're done. You're done, buddy. Anyways, let me listen to Pitbull. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't die in the first 5 minutes of this video.
Time for some Mortal Kombat!
Final round.